to my podcast. So, wow, it's been about 2 weeks? Yeah, I went on vacation, and no, I did not forget about you guys. It was like a lot to try to go ahead and figure out the time frame to come back, but I'm back, and I'm back better than ever. So, today's topic today is about the 13 categories for fashion modeling. And I know some of y'all is probably sitting here like, girl, why do I need to know about the other categories when I just want to be this one and I want to excel in just this one? And yeah, I thought there was only like four. No, there are 13 other categories and also a taboo one. Before we get started into getting into the description of these 13 categories, make sure you guys, if you're on YouTube right now, subscribe to the channel, okay? So you can be notified for every time I drop a new video. And like the video and comment, as well as share the video with your family and friends and other fashion friends. And if you guys are listening to this right now on the podcast websites like Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all of the things, make sure that you guys are following the podcast channel. That way, every time when I release a new video, a new podcast, you guys will be notified and up to date for all my new drops. So, let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right, you guys. So, first things first, the number one category that everybody knows about is runway modeling. Okay, we love a runway model. Those are our Naomi's, our Tyras, our Coco Rochas. Honey, they are the number one girls in the world. All right, and our runway models are usually, if you are a male, 5'10", 6 foot ish is usually their start. And if you are a female, we are looking at about 5'8" and up to become a runway model. That is usually the European standard. I think that's the European standard for females, 5'8" and up, and about 5'10", 6 foot for males. But if you're tall, honey, you're tall, you can be a runway model. Okay, not just a basketball player, but a runway model. Next up is petite models. Now, I'm a petite model. I am 5'3". But the category to become a petite model is anybody that falls below 5'7" if you are a woman, and I want to say 5'8". If you are a male, maybe below 5'10". Basically, you are considered a petite male model. And don't get discouraged if you hear the word petite. Understand, I am also still a runway model, even though I'm 5'3". It just depends on the actual outfit and the clothes. So we can still be able to do so much. It just depends on the actual designer and what they have for their garments and what they want us to wear while being on the runway. It's always best as a petite model to know how to walk runway as well. That way you can be as versatile as possible and be able to be thrown into any situation and execute it perfectly as possible. Commercial models is the next one. Commercial modeling, all right, is for those models who basically show us every and anything of our everyday. You have commercials who are giving us sipping coffee, sipping tea, eating a burger, wearing jewelry, being in love with our significant other. Those are commercial models. They are showing us and showcasing everyday actions, all right? Fashion models in the runway, petite world, we're, editorial, we're showcasing you the bomb, fashions, posing, always innate. It's just so effortless. We're giving you beauty within wearing garments. Commercial is giving you everyday lifestyle. And you need to know how everyday lifestyle is. That way you see something that you're guaranteed to relate to on an everyday basis, right? So our commercial models are used for just that. And understand, for commercial modeling, there's no height requirement, nor age limit either. You could be 125 and probably still be a commercial model. So if that's something that you want to get into, look into that and get yourself in the door. Start doing commercial modeling. Start taking photos and developing a commercial portfolio. You never know where you might go. Print models, which are our editorial models, again, they are our models who are used for all of our magazines. Okay, we talking about Bazaar, Vogue, all right? We're talking about all the high-end fashion magazines. We're talking about showcasing you different architectural type of designs, architectural garments, all the nice fine lines, the nice structure cuts of our everyday and or more contemporary wear. Plus size models, okay? This is for our thick and lovely. These are for our thick and lovely girls. Our plus size models are also male models and female models. And European wise, the size requirement for being considered plus size is a size 6 and up. But generally speaking, our plus size beauties and gents are a size 12 and up. Maybe sometimes a size 10 depending on your proportions, but size 12 and up is our plus size beauties and gents here. So if you are thick and lovely, look into becoming a plus size model, baby, because we love our thick and lovely fit models. Not to be confused for fitness, but our fit models are models who are more of the European standard in size. They are ranging from 0 to 4 in actual size. And they are the models that go to designers, wear the garments, and basically showcase the designers how the garments feel, how the garments are laid across a live body mannequin, how it flows on the actual skin and body, and if it works. All right, if it works on something live. You usually will find these models more so in New York. Designers always contact a fit model before actually putting their actual products out there. They want to get an actual accurate read for how their garments actually work on the body. So they'll always contact a fit model between the size 0 and 4 in actual size to give them that accurate description of how the clothes actually fit. So if there's things that need to be zipped up, sewed up, stitched, whatever, that's the model that's basically giving that information and showcasing that information to the designer before the outfit is actually shown to the world. Child models. We love our babies. We love our children. So if you have a child below 15 and 16, they are considered child models. These beautiful, wonderful children are our models that we see in kid stores, modeling the kid clothes, modeling the toys, modeling for back to school. These are our child models. We love them, we adore them, we cherish them. So if you have a child that is below the age of 15 or 16, basically, and they have the look, get them into becoming a child model. Your baby may just be the next Baby Gap. You never know. I was Baby Gap one time in my lifetime. You never know, you know. If you're fine and sexy, you are going to be considered our glamour model. They usually wear lingerie or showcase covering body parts of some sort. So if you are our glamour models, you have that proportion, you have that banging bod, look into showcasing yourself and getting into the category of becoming a lingerie model. Our lingerie glamour models are what you would see in Vicky's Secret. So look into becoming a glamour model if you are one that loves feeling sexy and showing yourself being sexy. Our swimsuit models are what you will find in Sports Illustrated magazines quite often. They're the ones showcasing you all the new swimsuit digs and finds, our nice bikinis, our one pieces, our swimming trunks, everything dealing with a hot day in the sun is our swimsuit models. Next, we have our fitness models. Not to be confused with fit modeling, but actually fitness. Our fitness models are literally our sports models. They're the ones that you will see sitting there in all the sports stores, on the poster boards, chiseled pecs and abs, arms, legs, the whole 9 yards. I mean, we're going for getting you fit, honey, to the 10th power. All those models are considered fit models that you see in the sports magazines, showcasing the sports bras, showcasing the shorts with no top on, showcasing the actual running shoes. Those are fitness models as well. So anything dealing with fitness and sports are usually what we call our fitness models. And those are the ones that you would want to gravitate towards if you are a person that's really high in fitness. Um, Typically, the height requirement for fitness models is 5'4" till about 5'6" for women, and about 5'10" till about 6'3" for our males. If you are on the shorter end of the spectrum, again, do not feel discouraged. There are moments where they do consider 5'8" males. If you have the fit body, you have the look, you have the aura, the charisma, trust and believe me, you can easily be able to get yourself in the door as a fit model. So if that is you and fitness is your game, by all means, go for it. Next, we have parts modeling. And again, it's in the description. Parts modeling is about all the parts. I mean, we got eyes, nose, mouth, ears, hands, arms, feet. All of the body parts is what a parts model does. You will basically be modeling parts. So if you've ever been in a jewelry store, a glasses store, fast food restaurant, and you see those different parts of the body where you just see hands in the picture with jewelry, or you just see eyes in the picture with glasses, or you just see a mouth and hands eating. You see all those things. That is a parts model. They're selling a product with their parts of their body. So if that's something that you want to do, there is no height requirement or age requirement to get into becoming a parts model. Pretty much you just gotta put yourself out there and just submit to those castings that are looking for parts, and just make sure that any part that you use, especially hands and feet, are properly groomed. You're basically in the door for that. So if that's something that you want to do, again, go ahead for it, honey. Next, we have our mature models. All of our mature models, the sexy silver fox is in right now. We live in a generation where grays is the way to go. It's a new dynamic to the body and to the face. It's just a whole new dimension that we're appreciating now. So if you are over the age of 40 and up, you are considered a mature model, okay? This can fit for any size and height. If you have the look, go for it. That means you're in. If you have the grays, go for it. That means you're in. We're always constantly knocking down the doors for these categories and expanding them further and further. So if you are a mature model, understand it is never too late for you, honey. You can still become that fashion model you always been wanting to be. You can become a mature model basically doing editorial for mature brands, walking on the runway as well. We've seen a couple mature models now hitting the runways just like they are still in their 20s. So if you still got it, that pep in your step, that spunk, go for it and become a mature model. Last category is our promotional models. Now, you may be wondering, what's a promotional model? Well, you may have seen them before. You've seen them at trade shows, and you've also seen them at convention centers too. They're the models that's basically what you would call sales associates. If you already are a sales associate, trust and believe you me, this is probably the one for you. It's so easy if you're really just inept to selling to people and getting them to just come to you. Promotional models are always hired to just drive consumers to the demand of the product, okay? If you're at a trade show or you're at a convention center, you'll more than likely be seeing them contacting you and walking up and asking you, hey, I have this new product. It does this, that, and the third. You really should try it out. Would you like to come see it? Would you like to come? Oh, come over here. Come over here. They make whatever that promotional area just appear fun to just drive consumers to it. Okay, either they're demonstrating how to use a product or they're just going out here and just being very charismatic and getting you to come to their table or getting you to sign something. That's their job, is to promote the brand, promote the product right then and there. And again, there is no height nor size nor age requirement in becoming a promotional model. It's just the requirements based off the actual company and what they would want. But if it's you and you're really charismatic and you're really good at what you do, go for it. Become a promotional model, okay? And be out here and just connecting and vibing with people at these trade shows and convention centers and what have you. You'll enjoy your time, and trust me, we as the consumers will enjoy you. Now for the taboo category, okay? The taboo category is the artistic nude modeling category. This is also a category that I fall in as well. I am also an artistic nude model. To be an artistic nude model, our focus is to focus on body contouring or shaping, with playing with light and shadows. You'll see a lot of artistic nudes be more so in black and white because we're really focused on body shapes, body outlining, and how that affects light and shadows. You'll see us sometimes going above and beyond with going with poses that are so like contoured. I mean, just they're so abstract. Some people can really form their bodies into positions and poses that are really just out of this world. And they work in tangent with the photographer in capturing that work of art form, right? Just body art form. Sometimes artistic nude models can be body art models. So maybe body painting can also be put into this category as well. When you have a nude model and she or he is presented with this abstract canvas and you're just painting for galore and you just paint a beautiful mural on this body piece, and now it's the artistic nude model to showcase this art form in different posing and structure with light bouncing off of the body and appearing into this beautiful artistic piece. um do not get discouraged. If this is not for you in the taboo category, you don't have to be an artistic nude model. But if you love the body and the skin that you're in and you don't have a problem with shaping your body and basically showcasing art form in nude, then you may want to look into this specific category for you. Just be forewarned, when becoming an artistic nude model, always keep safety above everything. It is very important to go ahead and be as safe as you can be because you are working in a very taboo, hazardous form. You are nude. People can be able to use that against you. People can be able to try to kidnap you as well. People can be able to lure you in as well with that kind of category. So, above all, maintain safety above anything. Research and research and research and do a background check on anybody that's asking you to work with them on an artistic nude photo and set. Listen to your body. Listen to the signs. If you are getting a tightness feeling in your guts, in your chest, you are getting a worry feeling just coming upon you after conducting multiple communication with that person, and it's not looking too hot, get out. Tell them thank you, but no thank you. Your safety is the most important thing above anything. All right, you guys. So that's all that I have today for our podcast. I just wanted to really dig deep a little bit and giving you guys that information about these 13 different categories as a fashion model and the taboo one as well. I wanted you guys to be fully aware of each and type of different modeling that every model basically dives themselves into, because you can fit well in one and probably want to go ahead and discover another one. So don't limit your range, right? You want to be able to know all the categories and see where you can fit in and how far you can go. But that is all that I have for you guys today. So, again, before we go ahead and head out, make sure if you guys are watching this podcast on YouTube right now, subscribe to the YouTube channel Becoming a Model Podcast. Find the video, like, share, and comment, as well as view all the other videos that's underneath the podcast channel. If you guys are listening to this right now on one of your best favorite listening channels, whether it be Spotify, Google Play, or Apple Podcasts, make sure that you guys are following the podcast. That way, anytime I release a new video and a new podcast, you guys are always going to be notified so you can listen in. And listen to the other podcast topics as well. You never know, you may enjoy some things. And also, you guys, if you are listening in, share this podcast with a family member or friend. So I will see you guys next time. And thanks again for joining with me today. And talk to you next week. Bye.